This robot never expected that when she learned she was about to return to the factory for an upgrade, the first thing her owner would do was grab his phone and start taking pictures frantically. Takuma explained that even if he wouldn't be able to see her for the next 2 weeks, at least the photos on his phone would help ease his loneliness a little. However, compared to a regular phone with a few million pixels, Mina suggested using her own 13-megapixel eyes to take the pictures, saying the result would be clearer. Although Takuma didn't want to hurt Mina's feelings, he gently reminded her that it was impossible for him to take a picture of himself. When Mina heard this, she felt a little sad, but she quickly came up with an idea. She decided to use a mirror to take the photos. Takuma initially thought she had found the method online, but in reality, Mina had borrowed Super Mina's brain to think through the solution. It turns out that Mina series robots can connect to each other over the network. Even lower performance versions can leverage network resources to quickly resolve problems. This sharing of resources doesn't mean high-performance robots become slaves, since Super Mina herself isn't skilled at handling multiple tasks simultaneously. However, with the information Mina had prepared beforehand, they could come up with the best solution in a short amount of time. The two of them chatted like friends, and when Mina heard the word friend, she was so touched that she cried. Meanwhile, the salesperson responsible for the delivery, Ida, had arrived downstairs. It was her first day on the job, so she was particularly nervous. Fortunately, the company had equipped her with a professional robot to ensure she could get answers to any questions she might have. When Ida entered the house, she followed the protocol for delivery. She asked if Mina had exhibited any unusual behavior. Takuma immediately thought of the love-shaped omelette Mina made for him, so he asked Ida if that feature was already included. After Takuma said this, Ida was not only confused, but even Chiki found it unbelievable. Chiki suggested that it might be a programming issue caused by a second-hand model, and she proposed doing a live check on the robot. After getting Takuma's consent, Chiki began to operate a backpack. A while later, several robotic arms appeared in front of them. However, when Chiki ordered Mina to open her head, Mina remained still. After several failed attempts, Chiki decided to input the certification code to force control. To ease the awkwardness, Ida continued explaining to Takuma that if a malfunction was found during the delivery process, the robot's memory might be reset for safety reasons. Hearing this, Takuma immediately became anxious. He could sense Mina's resistance, so he urgently requested Ida to stop. But since Takuma's tone was too hurried, Chiki triggered Mina's defense mode. She immediately restrained Takuma. Once Mina successfully installed her head, the group apologized to each other, except for Chiki, who didn't feel sorry. She believed it was her responsibility to protect her partner. After hearing this, Ida, in an annoyed tone, ordered Chiki to enter sleep mode, and took over the work. After some communication, Takuma learned that normally, modifying or deleting a robot's data was a common operation. However, once a robot was regarded as family by the customer, the company would use a different procedure, and would not casually modify or delete any data. To protect customer privacy, if any problems were found, the company would directly return the robot. Additionally, once a partner contract was signed, the company would